Well, it looks like the UTTP started a fight that they can't win because YouTube is now getting involved and these guys are going to be slowly getting banned now. For those of you guys that don't know, the UTTP is an infamous troll group of a bunch of smelly losers that go ahead and mass tag a bunch of people in their community posts. They've been running a campaign recently where they have been tagging millions of people in their posts, including me. And because I made a video talking about it, they're saying disgusting things like I'm a child diddler or whatever. They're trying to get under my skin by saying stupid things like this. But I just find it funny because they really just started a war that they're not going to win. Because basically what's going on now is the entire YouTube community is aware of this. And, the UTTP has been hated for a very, very long time. They slander people, make false accusations. They go ahead and hack people, dox people, and they also go ahead and spread around CP. So they are literally the most vile people in the world, and they do this type of stuff all the time. And I understand, the entire argument and I've made the argument myself before that we shouldn't feed the troll, right? The more attention that we give to these guys, the worse it's going to be. But this time in this video, and this is likely going to be my last video on the subject unless something crazy happens, I just wanted to let you UTTP losers know that you guys are screwed. This is the end of you guys because I am in contact with YouTube now, and I'm going to make sure that all of you guys are getting banned for this type of stuff. Sure, you losers can make as many accounts as you want, and I'm sure you guys won't be able to get removed permanently, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I can get as many of you guys banned as possible, and I'm going to make sure that I look into their little stupid forum website as well. This has now become like huge news on YouTube of these UTTP idiots harassing everybody. UTTP harassment on mass levels. I got 27 pings in the past 3 days, and they actually referenced one of the accounts that we were talking about. Again, I just want to reiterate, I looked at this guy's account. This looks like it was no fault of his own. It looks like he had an old YouTube channel that got hacked by the UTTP, and they're using him as a pawn, and they're using his face and likeness as a pawn to go ahead and promote all their stupid videos, right? So the whole Zephyr, you was caught being racist, the video is proof. That's one of the posts that they've been repeatedly making. And as you can see, as I've been pointing out in other videos, they go ahead and mass tag like hundreds of people in one post, and they have like probably thousands of accounts that are doing this right now. So if we really do the math, I mean, we're looking at possibly millions of people that are getting tagged every single day in a bunch of different posts. All the posts lead to like different videos and stuff like that. And a lot of the videos right now have me as kind of like the topic. I mean, this idiot over here is claiming or trying to imply that they got one of my videos taken down. Over here, they put a fake screenshot of like visibility being removed and the restrictions or terms and policies. None of my videos have gotten taken down, and definitely not by these idiots. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and keep slandering me and slandering everybody that is trying to go ahead and push against them. But I just want to let them know that YouTube is getting involved. And like I said, I'm going to be taking a look at their stupid website as well, their UTTP forum website, right? So I'm not going to tell you guys the exact ID of this website because remember, we are talking about the UTTP here. These guys have done extremely shady stuff throughout their history involving CP, involving, child abuse material, that type of stuff. And they have even spammed that type of material, that disgusting material, into my Discord server too. So that is stuff that we had to go and report to the authorities. And that was because it's the first video that I made about these UTTP idiots, right? So I don't want to tell you guys the website ID of this place because this could actually be a dangerous website. I mean, these guys are notoriously known for hacking people, so they may have some sort of like IP logger or something like that. I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world, but I'm just smart enough to know that basically if you visit certain websites, especially shady ones like this, you could actually end up getting hacked or having your information stolen. I'm using a VPN right now to access the website, and I don't want to tell you guys the name of the website because I don't want you guys to visit the website. But basically in their stupid little troll forum or whatever they call it, where they all collectively have like one brain cell or whatever, they've been kind of discussing the issue that's been going on between me and them, especially with the whole community posting that they're making. And they were actually making some really interesting arguments that I want to address because they are actually really playing the victim in this whole situation. But I do notice that they said that Deep Humor probably won't believe us because it's UTTP affiliated anyways. First of all, you absolute morons, why would you guys even associate yourselves with the UTTP if you claim that you're good actors and that you're doing everything in good faith? I mean, dude, do you guys not know what the UTTP is known for? You guys understand that this entire group is infamous for going hacking people, slandering people, trolling people, and going in and posting illegal material into Discord servers, right? So even if you idiots wanted to take this whole holier than thou route, then why the hell would you guys even associate yourselves with this type of group? Again, and they made all these, weird videos, talking about whatever, and they make a bunch of fake screenshots, fake images or whatever. So they're trying to like troll some of the things that I said in the video. And over here, this idiot over here makes this argument. If you guys see this, just know it was not us who spammed Deep Humor's server with disgusting stuff. We fight against that. Really? So the UTTP fights against that type of stuff. So essentially what they're arguing, and what I've seen in a few posts over here, is they're saying that there are two different UTTPs. One where they're all angels wearing halos and they're all good guys that fight for justice like this guy is claiming, and the other one where they do all the horrible stuff like what they did on my Discord server. And again, just like the argument I was saying before, if that is true, you guys are absolute morons, even the quote good ones of you guys, because why would you guys associate yourselves with this label that has so much negativity associated to them? The UTTP label is not some sort of lifelong badge that you guys have to wear forever. You guys choose to do it, and you guys choose to do it knowing how much horrible stuff the UTTP has done to me and other people throughout the 10 plus years of you guys existing. So why would you guys even associate yourself with that label if you guys are all good actors? I mean, it's just such a stupid argument. Those are people taking our name and doing terrible things. Know a UTTP account by what they post. If they are posting that stuff, they are not with us. Again, that doesn't make any sense because the vast majority of UTTP accounts that anybody will see will be doing one of the following. They will either be going into a Discord and posting horrible stuff. They will be in millions of comment sections worldwide and website wide, and they will be posting horrible things like this. This is what the UTTP is literally known for. This is what we see most of you guys doing. Or in this new one, they're going ahead and spamming everybody with community posts, claiming that everybody is racist and they're groomers and stuff like that. So even if I was just to play with this guy's argument for a second and assume he's not being a disingenuous piece of crap, your argument makes no sense because you're associating yourself with this label that is linked to actual criminals committing actual crimes. So the fact that you guys still choose to call yourselves UTTP means that you guys are just as bad as the people that you guys are claiming are the bad actors. Like I said, they have this news scam right now where they're going in and adding a bunch of people and trying to make it seem like they took down a video of theirs, specifically myself, because they linked me first, and a lot of them are currently mentioning me right now. And like I said, I totally understand the sentiment of just going ahead and ignoring them because that's the attention that they want, right? But right now, this has become a website-wide issue where a bunch of people are going ahead and getting tagged by these guys, and they're confused on what's going on. Remember that not everybody is chronically online. Not everybody knows exactly who these losers are, right? So I just wanted to make these videos to go ahead and explain what's going on, why these guys are doing this, what their intention is, and what they're trying to get out of this, and also how you guys can stop them. If you guys remember in my last video, I showed you guys how you can go ahead and remove those mentions so you won't actually get any notifications when these idiots keep tagging you. And also tons of people right now are just confused, right? Because a lot of them are getting mentioned by these guys that they've never heard of before, and they're trying to figure out, so what is the purpose here? Are these guys trying to get us to watch a specific video? Are they trying to steal some sort of information from us? And that's why I've been making these videos to go ahead and try to inform people and let people know. But at the same time, these guys, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I can do everything in my power to get these guys removed off this website because I am sick and tired of these guys ruining YouTube. These guys have been around for a decade plus now, and all they do is harass and slander people. And even those idiots that are trying to make those arguments that, oh, those are the bad UTT people, they're not associated with us. Get out of here with that crap. If that's the case, then go make a new group where you guys go ahead and be the internet vigilantes that you guys claim to be and go ahead and fight against crime and all that type of stuff that you're trying to claim. And that's the reason why these guys are losing right now and why they're going to continue to lose against our community, because they think that by saying this type of stuff to me, like, oh, you touch kids or, you're racist or whatever, without any type of proof, they think that that is going to get under my skin. But I just find it funny because I'm currently in contact with YouTube right now, and I am going to do everything in my power to get rid of these idiots off this platform. There are very, very easy ways for YouTube to handle this, and I really think that a lot of people should actually go ahead and look at some of the common sense ways that we can handle these guys and other trolls that'll show up in the future. Yes, these guys, even after they get banned, are going to keep making accounts, but there are easy ways that we can make it so their harassment campaigns are way less effective than they have been before. These are some ideas that we've presented in videos before too, but I wanted to shout this guy out over here because he actually gave some recommendations on what YouTube can do to combat these guys specifically, and I think that he's absolutely right on the money on this one. A content creator named Canada Graphs actually replied to my tweet talking to Team YouTube where they said, thanks for flagging, the team is going to take a closer look, and they said, quick recommendations for you to pass on to your team to eradicate this. Put a cap on how many people an account can tag in a day/week, and ban UTTP in a YouTube ID. Those are two very valid points and something that YouTube can implement very, very easily. First of all, there should not be a way for a YouTuber to go ahead and make all these community posts where they tag hundreds of people in the same day. For example, this brain dead moron over here, right? This person was going ahead and tagging hundreds of people in each single post, and he was able to make multiple posts like that in a day, right? Why does YouTube allow a YouTuber or any YouTube account to do that? Why are they allowed to go ahead and tag hundreds of people that they aren't even subscribed to, that aren't subscribed to them? You can just add anybody on YouTube and mention them, and you can do it to hundreds of people in the exact same post. I mean, it just goes ahead and shows that these guys are actually just doing it for spam. So it's weird that YouTube doesn't already have a way to combat this. And as for the second point, yeah, I totally agree. The UTTP at this point is an infamous group that is completely made for the sole purpose of trying to troll and harass people on the internet. So if anyone has the name UTTP in their name, and it's going to be hard to ban, these idiots like that, and maybe they can, try to ban this image as well of that cartoon character, that should be a pretty easy way to combat these losers and stop them from doing this type of stuff. Yes, it's the internet. There are always going to be trolls out there. There's always going to be harassers out there. I totally get that. But when we're talking about an actual group of people that is spamming CSAM and disgusting illegal material in people's Discord servers, this is no longer a troll group. This is a group of felonious criminals that need to be in jail, and YouTube should be doing everything in their power to stop people like this. Shout out to my community. Shout out to everybody who's been watching these videos. You guys know I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys for having my back in this type of situation against these losers. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to let up on these guys. If you guys want to go to war, let's go to war. I'm going to make sure that YouTube bans as many of you guys as we can possibly get. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the situation in the comments. This is hopefully going to be the end of the UTTP. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.